It was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. White sands, turquoise waters, and one last celebration before adulthood. But when 18-year-old Natalee Holloway vanished into the Aruba night, a paradise quickly turned into a living nightmare. No body, no clear answers, just whispers of lies, conflicting stories, and a suspect who always seemed one step ahead of justice. How does a promising young woman disappear from a crowded island without a trace? And why did it take nearly 2 decades to finally hear the truth? This is not just a story of a girl gone missing. It's a haunting mystery that gripped the world and never let go. The chilling disappearance of Natalee Holloway in Aruba. It was a high school graduation trip meant to celebrate the future. For 18-year-old Natalee Holloway, Aruba was paradise. But within days, paradise turned into a nightmare. She vanished into the night after stepping into a silver car with 3 strangers. No one saw her again. No body, no conclusive evidence, just a trail of lies, heartbreak, and a suspect who slipped through justice time and time again. This is the chilling disappearance of Natalee Holloway, a case that captivated the world and left a wound that never healed. But Natalee Ann Holloway was born in Mississippi in 1986 and raised in Mountain Brook, Alabama. She was driven, intelligent, and popular, a straight A student with a future as bright as her smile. In May 2005, she and over 120 classmates flew to Aruba to celebrate the end of high school. The Caribbean island promised sun, drinks, and freedom, but it would never be the same again. But May the 29th was the final night of the trip. Natalee and her friends headed to a popular bar, Carlos and Charlie's, where drinks flowed freely. Witnesses saw her dancing with a tall young man, Joran van der Sloot, a 17-year-old Dutch student living on the island. Around 1:30 a.m., she left the bar with Joran and his 2 friends, brothers Deepak and Satish Kalpoy. That was the last time anyone saw Natalee. When Natalee didn't show up for her return flight the next morning, panic set in. Her packed bags were still in the hotel, her passport untouched, her phone silent. Her mother, Beth Holloway, flew to Aruba that same day. She marched straight to Joran's house. He claimed he dropped Natalee at her hotel around 2 a.m., but hotel security said otherwise. She never returned. The story didn't add up. Joran and the Kalpo brothers were arrested and questioned. Their stories shifted again and again. First, they dropped her at the hotel. Then, they said she wanted to see sharks at the beach. Then, they left her alone. Police found no blood, no fingerprints, no evidence, just lies. Divers searched the ocean. Dogs combed the desert. Still, Natalee remained missing. In 2006, the case was dropped due to lack of evidence. But Joran wouldn't stay silent. In 2008, undercover cameras caught him confessing to a friend, saying Natalee died accidentally and he dumped her body. In 2010, he contacted Beth Holloway's lawyer, offering to reveal Natalee's burial location for $250,000. He took the money and gave false information. On May 30th, 2010, exactly 5 years after Natalee vanished, Joran murdered 21-year-old Stephanie Flores in Peru. Security cameras showed him leaving her hotel room alone. Blood on the floor, a broken jaw. This time, there was no escape. Joran was sentenced to 28 years. In 2023, he was extradited to the U.S. to face charges for defrauding Natalee's family. In 2023, he finally admitted he had killed Natalee, strangled her after she refused his advances. He disposed of her body in the ocean. The confession came nearly 2 decades too late. Natalee Holloway was never found. Her body never recovered. But her story lives on in every parent's worst fear. Her case changed how we view online predators, international justice, and victim advocacy. Her mother, Beth, has spent years fighting for the missing. And though Natalee's voice is gone, her story still echoes on every shoreline of Aruba, in the empty seat on a plane that never returned,